and I fell asleep. After reading just 2 to 3 pages, I fell asleep. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video. I am Ishita Singh, one of the creator on this channel, and then there's Priyanshi, another creator on this channel. On this channel, we talk about books. So I hope you liked our previous videos. If you have noticed, I've got new mic because if you have watched my previous video, there was so much of background noise because I don't know what my neighbors do. So yeah, let's see if I can tune out the background noise with it. Before I tell you the name of the book I'm going to read in this video, you have to watch this. And I fell asleep. After reading just 2 to 3 pages, I fell asleep. And after that, also, I decided to pick up this book one more time. And then again, when I read 2 more pages, again I fell asleep. It's like I am getting nostalgia whenever I used to pick up my course books in subject books in school or in college. After 15 minutes, it's like sleepy pills. I remember those days, and after reading this, it's coming back to me. It's really coming back to me. This video is a part of a book recommendation series where I will suggest a book to Priyanshi, and Priyanshi is going to suggest me a book, and we are going to read those books. This video will be the first of the book recommendation series, and we will also further going. We will also include the books that you guys recommend us, and we'll try to read those. So the book that is making me sleep is this: Ego is the Enemy: The Fight to Master Our Greatest Opponent. It's a self-help book. It's a self-help book like I need help. Like she thinks she recommended me a self-help book like I need help. I don't need any help. I don't need to get into reality. Okay, I don't need to touch any grass. I need to get out of reality. I have seen my life and it's not good. I have ruined my life and I don't want to get in touch with the reality of my life. But I read books to get out of reality, to get into another person's life and live that life because I have made a mess of my life and I don't want to know how much of a mess it is. So I read fictions. I read fictional books. Like to read fantasy. I like to read romance. This is not my type. I don't need help. I have nobody can help me at this point. Since this is the book she has recommended, I will try to read it. And this book talks about how ego is the enemy. But what I think is, I don't even have self respect. And ego is something higher level than that. Like, ego comes when you achieve something, and when, or not even achieve, it's just you think that you are higher level, you are a priority, and you just think about yourself and don't want to do anything else. For me, I think that is ego. But for that, I have to, respect me also. I have to think that I am some great personality, but I don't think that I am that. But let's see how this book will change my perspective. And so far, the 5 pages I have, 4 to 5 pages I've read, it's very difficult for me to get into it because I like stories. I like stories and I like to build pictures in my mind. And that what helps me to read further. But let's see how the non-fiction book will change my perspective. So मिलते हैं next day या फिर I'll try to read half of the book and then I'll come back and then I'll finish the book and then I'll come back also because chitter chatter must not die. You know? Bye bye. Hello again. It's day 2 and I've been through more than half of this book. And let me tell you, it's not been easy to read this book. I am not able to concentrate, and it's like I am reading this book, but I'm not understanding what I am reading. I have to take the help of audiobooks. I cannot show you the screenshots because I am using the phone to record this video. If you are a slow reader, I do recommend you to listen to the book at the same time you're reading. It really helps to read a book very fast. It's really helpful to gain pace while I'm reading this book because it's I'm not understanding what I am reading. Like, I am reading, but it's not going in my mind. I'm not understanding whatever I am reading. So yeah. Oh, there's a cat. And so, do you remember when I said this? I don't even have self respect. And ego is something higher level than that. Yeah, turns out I do have ego. I do have a lot of ego problems, because turns out if you are a chatter, if you talk a lot, and if you have passion for something and you don't have a reason, or you don't have a like way, or how to go in, how to follow your passion, like a way to follow a passion, you don't have a reason why you like this particular thing, or how you are going to pursue this particular hobby or a thing, or a passion that you have, then it is also considered as ego. And chatting or talking a lot is also considered as ego, because when you like if you have a hobby, and or if you have something that you want to pursue in the future, and if you tell everybody and go talk around about it several times, like I'm going to this, I'm going to do this, वो करने से पहले like आप किसी और को बता रहे हो कि मैं ये करूंगी, और मैं ऐसे ऐसे काम करूंगी, और मैं ऐसे ऐसे करूंगी, so it also takes up your energy, and it also takes up your concentration to perform that work. And जब आप वो एक्चुअली में काम करने जाते हो, देन और आप अपना 100% नहीं भी दे रहे हो, तो भी आपको लगेगा कि ओ मैंने तो 100% दे दिया, क्योंकि मैं इस चीज के बारे में पिछले 2 हफ्ते से सोच रही थी, इस चीज के बारे में आई एम थिंकिंग अबाउट इट सिंस 2 weeks, एंड आई एम गिविंग माई 100%. आई एम गोइंग अराउंड टेलिंग एवरीबडी दैट this is my thing, I'll do this, and do it also takes up some energy, and it also, and you get a sense of feeling that you are giving 100% to this task, but in fact you are not. So yeah, just keep quiet, just keep silent, and until and unless you perform something, until and unless you do that thing, don't go around telling everybody, just shut up. And the third thing that this book is telling us is that to make a way for others too. It's not just, you don't have to focus on yourself first. If you are nobody in something, or whatever you are pursuing, if you are nobody in that, then you have to make way for the person who is senior than you, or the person who is above than you. Like, give, do your work, and let them take their credit for that. Like, make their way for them, and they'll make a way for you. Like, you'll gain experience, and you'll gain experience while performing the task. I think ये वाला point मुझे समझ में नहीं आया, because it's telling us to give your credibility, give your credit to another person, which I think हम काफी सालों से बहुत लोग करते आ रहे हैं, and it's not correct कि आप अपनी credibility किसी और को दे दो. But yeah, that's the thing that this book is saying. And the fourth thing is that to not let your small successes get to you. Like, if you achieve something, if you achieve anything, then don't let that thing get to you. Like, oh my god, I can do this, oh my god, I am this, agar main ye, if I can do this, then I can also do that. Like, I can do anything. This can happen to you too. Like, अगर आप कोई चीज कर रहे हो, छोटी सी चीज आपने अचीव कर ली, तो आपके दिमाग में ये सेंस आएगा कि ओ माय गॉड, मैं अगर ये कर सकता हूँ, तो मैं तो कुछ भी कर सकता हूँ. एंड अगर आप ये सोच रहे हो, देन इट्स ऑल्सो ईगो. या. And the fifth thing is that you always have to be a student, even if you, it doesn't matter कि आप अपने सक्सेस में कहाँ हो, वो आप किस लेवल पे हो. Even if you are a world renowned rock star, and if you know how to perform, you know how to play a guitar or anything, but you still have to be a student. आपको उसके अलावा भी नॉलेज सीक आउट करनी है, आपको उसके अलावा भी चीजें सीखनी है. यू ऑलवेज हैव टू बी अ स्टूडेंट. आप कभी ये नहीं समझ सकते कि ओह, नाउ आई एम एट दिस पॉइंट कि मुझे सब आता है. नो, यू विल नेवर बी एट दैट पॉइंट कि जहाँ पे आपको सब कुछ आता होगा. एंड या, this book is also divided into three parts. The first is aspire, second is success, and third is failure. So it tells us how to, what things are, how should you perform things when you are aspiring something, and when you gain that success, and at last comes failure. I have not read the failure part yet. So I'm back and I have finished this book, and let me tell you, it was not easy. It was not easy to finish this book. Like, it is surely not my cup of tea. I think this is my first self-help book or first non-fiction book, and it is not easy to read this, because first of all I have a habit of forgetting whatever I read, because once I finish a book, once I close the book, I don't even remember half of the story. It's just some of the points that I remember in the story. But since this is a self-help book, I have to kind of remember it. I have to use the things that I have learned it from it in my life. But how can I do it if I don't even remember it? So I'll just tell you the points that I remember right now, and I don't think I will be able to read any more self-help book going further, because ये बुक मेरे लिए नहीं है and इसको मैं नहीं पढ़ पाऊँगी आगे. I cannot continue. So the things that I have learned is that first of all, the last part of the book is failure, and it tells that however deep in shit you are, you can get out of it. You, no matter how much you have failed in life and failure is continuous in your life, you can get out of it, but you have to find the reason of your failure, like why the particular point in your life or particular reason which is the cause of your failure, and if you work on that particular thing, then yes, you can get out of it, you can get back on track, which is a good thing. But it's surely a difficult thing to point out that certain thing. But if you try, then you can. And the next thing is that ego can take whatever you love very much, or जो काम आपने start किया, like if it's a business to get your family out of the financial crisis or whatever, but if you are too deep into your ego and you are not ready to let go of that thing, of the messiest thing, then it can take whatever you love from you. Like if a business, your business is not going great and still you are not ready to let it go, then yeah, it can take it away, your family members or your passion for it from you, which is quite contradicting from the first point that I have told. But it is also, you, in the first point, you have to find out your failure point, and if you are not able to find out your failure point and still going on with your work, then yeah, your ego can take whatever you love from you. And the third thing is that you cannot stop learning. You cannot satisfy in your accomplishments at any point of time. Like, you cannot think that, oh, I have like achieved this in my life and now I am at the top and nothing can stop me. No, anything can stop you and everything can stop you. You cannot stop learning, you cannot stop being a student. You have to learn, you have to evolve more, because there's the saying in this book that if you clean your dust today, then it can come again tomorrow. So yeah, you have to sweep off that dust every day. And there are many examples, like many real life examples given in this book, and this book is all about that do not learn from your mistake only, you have to learn from others' mistakes too. Like, whatever mistake they are making in their life, you have to learn from that too, and whatever things that they have accomplished in their life and whatever they are doing in their life, you have to take inspiration from that too, which is a very good thing. So yeah, this is all about the book, and there were certainly many other things that my stupid brain doesn't remember. So for that, you have to read the book. Like, I am not saying that this book is difficult. I'm just saying that this book is difficult for me. So if you can read a non-fictional book, then you should give it a try. It's a really good book. It tells us what all things we can do in our life, and what all things that we should avoid in our life. So it's a totally recommendation, like from me to you. You would be thinking that what a hypocrite I am, कि मैं ऐसा बोल रही हूँ कि मैं ये पढ़ नहीं सकती, बट मैं स्टिल आपको रिकमेंड कर रही हूँ. सो दैट मच गुड दिस बुक इज़ कि मैंने इतनी मुश्किल से ख़त्म की है, मैंने बट स्टिल मैंने ख़त्म की है। आई थिंक दैट इज़ द माई अचीवमेंट कि इतनी अच्छी बुक थी, लाइक इट्स सो गुड, like this book is so good that I wanted to, if I wanted I could have kept it through half of the book. Like मैं आगे चाहती तो नहीं पढ़ सकती थी, but I wanted to read it, I wanted to know what was in this book, and it was surely recommendable. So I do recommend this book to read. So yeah, this is the end of this video. Do let us know how you feel about it and what are your opinions about this book. And do check out Priyanshi's latest video, because she is doing a TBR for the next 3 months, and I think it's so good, and I also want to try it, because I also have some books in my bookshelf that I have not read and I want to read it. So maybe I'll try that. But do check out her video. She is doing a TBR for non-fictional books, which I don't think many of the peoples are doing here. Do check out her video and let us know in the comments what you want to see next, and do like, subscribe and comment, and I'll meet you in the next video. Bye.